Could you throw your father away in the magical trash can?
Who Flamingo is, right? If you don't know, I'm actually like genuinely surprised. Flamingo, or I like to call him Albert Stuff way more. He's basically this Roblox YouTuber. He's basically the quintessential Roblox YouTuber. 12 million subscribers, and his content is like, bro, I don't even know what his content is, to be honest.
Fire, baby in the fire. You like it in there, right? Baby in the fire.
Flamingo is basically one of the biggest Roblox YouTubers of all time, and I would say he's one of the better creators. I'm not personally a big fan of him personally. Like, I haven't watched any of his videos in some time now, like 6 to 7 months, but I have met a lot of Flamingo fans, man, and a lot of them love his content. It's crazy. His fan base is also pretty insane. But I recently talked to this one game developer, and he told me something about the Flamingo effect. He didn't call it the Flamingo effect, but I'm just gonna go call it the Flamingo effect. Basically, he told me like the power of YouTubers and how when YouTubers play your game, especially people like large fan bases like Flamingo, your game will immediately get like an increase, like a spike in players almost immediately. And it's one of the most weirdest ways of advertising that they have ever seen, because the traditional way of growing a Roblox game is through word of mouth, advertisements, stuff like that. Word of mouth definitely is the biggest. Roblox recommendations is also part of it. Roblox search is also a part of it. Roblox YouTubers making videos on your games is definitely one of the newer ones that we see from recent times, and it has such an explosive impact. Because the thing is about things like word of mouth and recommendations and stuff like that, that stuff is pretty slow compared to everything else. When a YouTuber makes a video, you immediately see a spike of like 500, 1,000, and I call it the Flamingo effect because he's probably the biggest example of this. Oh, no. Okay, Penguin. I won't disturb you this time. Is that from Club Penguin? Probably. Yo, what the hell is this? The cat's got a campfire going on. This is nice. Oh, there's another one here too. Okay, I'm getting distracted, bro. That's crazy. And thing is, Roblox YouTubers is 100% luck based. It's 100% luck based. You just as a game developer, you just never know who's gonna play your content, who's gonna play your game or not. And even if they're gonna find your game in the first place, there's a lot of luck involved that goes into this. For example, how would you think Flamingo is able to get aware of like these random ass Roblox games? There's a lot of ways. They could literally just get like a recommendation from a friend, or they just found it on the Roblox search engine, Roblox front page, Roblox recommendations. It's very, I guess, unpredictable because this depends 100% on luck. You just have to Hail Mary and pray that the Roblox algorithm hits on your stuff. And thing is, this is definitely a snowball effect. One thing about Flamingo that is special to him and him only, maybe there's like Dennis and Sketch, maybe you can put them onto that list as well. I'm talking about like the very big Roblox creators, is that other Roblox creators will start following in their footsteps and make content for him, make content for that game through that video. So it's not literally just, oh, I'm a viewer of Flamingo or Sketch or whatever, any big player or any big YouTuber, I'm a follower of him, I'm gonna go play this new game that he put out on his YouTube channel or whatever. It's also other YouTubers that are doing that. If I do that, I won't get the same effect because bro, this channel is like 20,000. Like, this channel has got like no views at all, bro. I got no clout. But if I see Flamingo making a video on, I don't know, Goofy Arena or something, like whatever, like any other Weird Strict Dad game, whatever, or the Mimic or something, I'm gonna be more inclined to go play that game. So it doesn't even affect the players, it just affects YouTubers along with it. And so with this in mind, why don't we just pay YouTubers to play our games? You know what I mean? As a game developer, wouldn't it be good to do that? Well, firstly, it's not that simple. Firstly, because, you know, it's a lot of money. Like, I think because as a game developer, you technically have to go against like sponsorships. Technically what you're doing, like if you're promoting your game and you want YouTubers to play, it's technically like a sponsorship. You gotta go through their business email and write out like a sponsorship deal with them. You have to pay them a certain amount of money to play your game and stuff like that. And even then, if your game is trash, they probably would just skip out on your game altogether because they can't find anything that's funny within it. I mean, it's gotta be like trash in like an ironic way, or it's got to be like a genuinely good game. There's either two ways. It's either your game is like genuinely good and it's easy to make content from it, or it's trash in like a really funny, like quirky, ironic way or whatever. And also, it's probably expensive. Like, I don't know who has done business with Flamingo. Does he even take sponsorships? I don't know. But bro, it's probably gonna take like thousands, maybe 1,000, 2,000. I mean, he makes like 1,000 off rip from his videos already, like through just ad revenue alone, probably. So in order to get the sponsorship money on top, he's probably gonna do like 100, 200, 300. One thing that I want to do though as a big YouTuber definitely is like, I want to make I just want to like dedicate, I guess, in my schedule like a week, one day in like a week where I would just go play Roblox games that are recommended by developers. I guess there's something like that I want to do, either on this channel or on the second channel or whatever. That's something that I really want to do. This is such an amazing way for people to get more awareness on Roblox games, especially the newer ones. Of course, you know the 80-20 rule. 80% of the Roblox players that are on the platform right now, like 80% of them will only play the top 20% of games, and the top 20% is usually like on the front page already. Oh, what the hell is that? Yo, it's all good, man, bro. Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not saving anybody today. I'm such a bad person. The thing is though, like literally, and if you want to extend it even further, I think there's a good portion of Roblox players that don't even play anything else but Blox Fruits or but Pet Simulator 99 or something like that, which in my opinion, why would you do this to yourself? They legit, these people are masochists, bro. These kids are masochists. They submit themselves to torture for no good reason whatsoever. They're not even getting paid for this. The Flamingo effect is definitely real. Having YouTubers play your game and getting it is insane. Of course, I can call this with any big YouTuber. I don't know, I can call this the sketch effect, the Dennis effect or whatever. I mean, technically I can't do that for Dennis no more because he barely uploads. I mean, he became a game developer or something. That's crazy. But in my opinion, if you're a game developer watching this, I feel like don't count on the Flamingo effect to save your channel, I guess. I mean, you can kind of like shoot him a DM or whatever, like shoot YouTubers a DM as a game developer. Oh, you should go try and play my game, but there's no guarantees that they're gonna actually take your request seriously unless you actually pay some money up front, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, there's a difference between normal YouTubers and more niche YouTubers, I guess. Because like all these very big channels with millions and millions of subscribers, they're always not really faithful to one game. The only way that a YouTube channel can gain millions of subscribers is if they make the most mainstream game possible. Like for example, there are Blox Fruits channel, or there are Pet Simulator 99 channel, or Brookhaven channel. If you're a small channel, even like medium size, I guess I'm gonna call like things like Doors and Mimic medium size. Even though in the grand scheme of things, they're entirely massive. A lot of these million subscriber channels are not faithful to one game. I feel like as a game developer, counting on the Flamingo effect is a bit more unpredictable. You should rely more on the niche YouTubers that will come up due to your game. I would take Evade as a very big example because I'm very familiar with this. I remember like the first Evade wave just came in. I made my video around August-ish, 31st or 22nd, I remember the exact date. I made my video for this game. And then I remember like a day after that or something close to that, Flamingo, Gaming with Kev, Sketch, all of them made their videos on Evade, and that immediately took off. Like I think it would, like, this game was definitely the perfect storm because it had like 3 boosts at the same time. It had the Next Spots boost, which was going crazy at the time. It had the Flamingo boost, which basically gives you like an additional 1,000 players, and it just naturally had the structure of being a very multiplayer shareable game. You definitely have seen a bunch of Evade TikToks on this game. It's just like hilarious stuff that's very easily shared, definitely. And so it had 3 boosts going on at once. So I remember when I first started playing Evade, it was like around 1,000, 2,000, which actually is a very high number already. I'm not knocking on Evade for that number, but definitely you could see the difference that after these 3 boosts the game literally went up to like 150k, bro, 200k. I think it was like top 5 at one point. It was at top 5 at one point. It was top 5 on Roblox's charts at one point. It was just a perfect storm, man. But the people that are going to be most loyal to your game is not going to be these big YouTubers. They're going to give you the initial spark. Like the Flamingo effect is going to give your channel or give your game like a couple thousand players. This could be applied to YouTube channels as well. Like, I think so, right? I think this can be applied to YouTube channels as well. This can be applied to literally anything. If I get a shout out from like one of these channels right now, I'm probably gonna get like an extra 300 subscribers within like 24 hours. But for me personally, like, don't rely on this because it's so fickle, it's so unpredictable. I don't really like relying on stuff like that. If you're a YouTuber, if you're like a game developer or whatever, focus on the content itself, what makes your game good. Focus on that. Focus on making sure you get word of mouth, like recommendations going on, search engine, whatever. Optimize all of that first, because unless you're directly giving out money, directly giving out sponsorships or whatever, this is too fickle, this is too unpredictable. Take the Flamingo effect on your YouTube channel or like a game development, whatever. Take it as a bonus. Take it as a bonus. Don't rely on it too heavily because it will fade. It will fade. because even if your game's like Entry Point, the best game ever, eventually that video is gonna fade because they're gonna eventually make more videos, and the video about your game is gonna go down and down onto like their channel page. Like usually in the YouTube channel, like the first video that pops up, like the most recently uploaded video, that one gets the most publicity on their channel, and as it goes down, like people will start watching that video more and more. People will start watching that video less and less because it appears like lower down on their channel pages. This is just common sense. But yeah, this most likely, I guess, lasts like 1 or 2 weeks, and after that, your channel, your game or your channel is gonna come back down to reality. So don't rely on this whatsoever. But the Flamingo effect is definitely real. It's such a huge thing. The only reason why this can be called the sketch effect, this can be called the Dennis effect, I'm just calling it the Flamingo effect because number one, Flamingo sounds cool, and number two, he's definitely like the biggest, I guess, the biggest example of this, because I've seen careers, seen games, seen some crazy stuff, like careers launch because of his shout out and because he's playing this game or whatever. He needs to come back though. I think it's on January break or whatever. Like literally he hasn't been uploading for like 2 weeks. Probably he's just on break. But I don't blame him, bro. But I don't blame him though. Ad revenue definitely went down during January. Yeah, that's about it for me for this video. This is the Flamingo effect, basically. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here's a video that you can check out right here. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later, I guess. Peace. Play some evade though. You need to play this game.